What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today I'll be checking out another episode of The Sopranos, up to Season 4, Episode 9. Tony's got himself a new crazy in town. Like all the others that have come before her, I'm sure this is not going to end well, but in the meantime, he's gonna have his fun. If Ralphie catches wind of this, I don't really know what he would do. You know, he's crazy and dumb enough to try some shit on Tony, but at the same time, he just doesn't seem to care about anyone other than himself. So it may not really get to him. I don't know. We had the whole thing with Paulie and his mom. You know, I could take it or leave it, that plot point, but it was a good way to kind of ease him back into the storyline. Would kind of feel weird if all of a sudden he's into some heavy shit right out of the gate. Now I know he can handle anything that Tony would throw his way, but still, it kind of felt right. Then Porfirio, he went back home to Italy. He was mentioning something about his visa, but he was going to help his sick father, who very quickly passed away from cancer. And while he was there, he confessed to his uncle that, he was in love with the Don's wife, Carmela. For his sake, he probably should just stay put in Italy, because I can't see things ending well for him over there. But I am excited to see what's going to happen next. So we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 4, Episode 9 of The Sopranos.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the presentation of evidence for today.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen the storyline in a little bit.
With anyone else, including media?
But we're finally at jury deliberations.
Took a half chicken home the other night. Got 2 meals out of it.
Mr. Soprano.
Soprano, Allison Pack, Channel 6.
Allison, huh? Has he been shot?
Has he been shot?
Soprano just fell 7 steps.
Because your mic guy hit him.
Lois, this is Carmela, my wife.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
She's something, isn't she?
See that the second she saw you, she came right over.
They're smart.
She busts her heart to win.
She's like, damn straight I do.
Check the neurological.
You want to go. Family's on the way.
Feel better.
Make sure Beppy gets my chicken home.
Corrado, you didn't get to the early bird special.
Oh, he didn't seem like himself.
For a man his age, he could have been working on a dementia for quite a while, and the blow to the head tipped him over.
Oh, damn.
Had to be. Paulie told Johnny.
You think so?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Telephone game like high school girls.
Oh, God. What's he gonna do?
I'd like to talk to a Mrs. Galtieri. She's a resident there.
One moment, please.
Hi, this is Detective Mike Hunt, Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania Police Department. You have a son, Peter Paul? He was sucking a Cub Scout's
What? No, it's a mistake.
after discovery of a small rodent in the rectal passage.
Jesus.
We'll need an insurance number.
What am I doing? I have Blue Cross Blue Shield. Is that all right?
Guess who came in earlier? Tommy Formicola. Not Tommy Ichidro, the son, Tommy.
Jesus Christ, you had me worried there for a minute.
I'm 71 years old, for Christ's sake. You get hit in the head. See how good you do.
Maybe you're not milking it enough.
What?
Okay, then.
Who are you calling? They charge a fortune.
What's going on? Back here in the States, I think we got a mistrial.
The bow is meant to find the ring.
Dick.
I've done some stuff like that as a kid as well. Ended up with a dart in the top of my head.
Baby. I gotta get help.
All right, maybe there is someone he cares about more than himself.
Couldn't get any breath in his lungs for 5 minutes, so there was no oxygen to the brain.
Oh, damn.
It was an accident, all right? Just kids.
He's gonna hurt that kid, isn't he?
This is my ex-husband, Justin's biological father. He was supposed to take him to the archery range. Son of a bitch!
Hey, please, run, please. My wife's like that. Nobody talk to her.
Hey, fuck it off. This is
Nobody.
Well, stop.
Damn. How are they making me actually feel bad for him right now?
Now, we get you 24-hour-a-day nursing care because they still didn't rule out the dementia and you might be a danger to yourself.
And the charges against you dismissed with prejudice or delayed.
Now get me the out of here.
Wow. Even she came.
How are you? I just didn't understand what you were going through, Ro. I didn't know anything. I don't know how you did it.
Justin's gonna be all right, Ralph. You'll see. He's gonna be fine. I told him he should go and talk to Father in Tintola.
You should.
He won't.
Here's another one who should talk to the priest.
He's still trying his luck with the hostess. I will say, though, in the restaurant industry, everyone hooks up with each other.
Because when that government shit gets a hold of you, you better know how to fake this.
I could do it in my sleep.
Maybe you should just wipe your ass with the paper, then they'll know you're a whack job. Just a good, clean way out, Uncle June, that's all.
My poor brother Eckerly. Grand Central Station.
That must be the nurse.
Is Janice still trying to get in with Bobby?
I've been wanting to talk to you. It did bring me to the Lord.
Ah, you're a boring woman. This is Branka. She is a registered nurse.
What's your problem now?
Like anyone would care.
Oh, shut up.
I haven't been in church in years.
That's why it's at times like these, he's the only one we can turn to. It's a great mystery to us, why things happen as they do.
If Justin could even walk again.
Justin's in God's hands now. To get yourself right with God.
Oh, that's gonna be quite the task.
Have mercy on me, God, in your goodness, for I know my offense. My sin is always before me.
Ralph, give me a break.
That's not all. He asked Ro to marry him. She had the presence of mind to say no.
Good.
When have I ever asked for French toast?
And just eat the bacon.
It's unhealthy, this whole obsession with your weight.
Stopping to appreciate your son.
Tony, let him eat.
He's the tough guy, huh? Come on, tough guy. Come on. How's Justin? Any news?
Well, it's the left side of the brain.
You know, not for Ralphie's sake, but for the kid's sake. I hope he ends up being okay.
I had to smack the guy around this morning.
Nice.
You know where I was on his 7th birthday? My poor baby.
There's something, look, I don't want you to hear it to the grapevine. Seeing that girl you used to date.
Really? This is the time to bring it up?
Hang in there.
At least maybe he'll be distracted enough to not give a shit.
Maybe if I met a girl like Camilla, my life could have taken a whole different trajectory.
How's it going, pal?
Did Paulie catch wind about the prank call?
I don't care if he's got 100 kids in the ICU with arrows in their heads. He's a piece of shit.
Just take a look how he earns.
I know it was that miserable prick called Marv at the home. I get proof it was him, he's a fucking corpse.
Nobody's killing anybody.
All due respect, T.
This is a business. Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
We got a Johnny Sack situation again?
I'm going to say 3 words, and I want you to repeat them. We pledge allegiance to the...
United States of America.
And who was the president before George Bush?
John Kennedy.
Hello.
There was a fire at the stables. They lost some horses. Good, but she had to be destroyed. She was too badly burned.
Aww. We actually had a really bad fire on the property a couple months ago. An old barn went up. Thankfully, no animals were hurt.
The chick went up?
Fire marshal says it looks electrical.
Same shit happened at our place.
And the hay was a natural accelerant.
Just down at the stables.
Oh, Maron. Oh, Jesus. I just made some coffee and want, eggs.
Did he have something to do with that?
I actually just got some good news on Justy. They think it's just gonna be speech.
Life goes on, huh? One day at a time.
At this point, the fire marshal says that it looks accidental.
What's sick to do something like that on purpose, huh?
What's sick? The horse gets better and we take out 200 grand in insurance on a race coming up. You know what? Maybe I will have some eggs.
You know, I don't understand you, Anthony. We got lucky. That accidental fire was a bolt from beyond.
Jesus Christ, you did it. You cooked that horse alive.
No, I did not! Don't give me that look. It was a fucking horse. Harlow.
Oh, damn. Yeah, with what he's been going through, he is extra unhinged right now.
The beautiful innocent creature. What did she ever do to you? You killed her. You killed her.
Are you gonna kill him? Is he dead? Or did he just choke him out? Oh, Jesus, Christopher, man.
I need you to call me back from a payphone.
Now?
What a dumbass.
Hey, Adriana put my keys where I couldn't find them.
Go to the drugstore. Get 2 pairs of surgical gloves. Some bleach.
Oh, damn, he killed him.
Oh. I found him like this. Get rid of the body. We got enough light shining on shit. Junior's trial, all that. No body, no murder. You're high.
I smoked half a joint before you called. I'm fine.
Look at you. Your nose is running, you f***ing junkie.
Gotta say, I was not expecting Ralphie to go out like this. Like, I was expecting his demise, but... And especially with what just happened to his kid.
Up. Get the f***ing mop. Get him draining.
It's out of my collections, and I just wanted to come down so I could get some sleep.
See if he's got some Visine.
Ah!
Really?
You're so high on skeg, you wouldn't know if he had your mother's muff on his head.
I mean, I got all pissed off when she said she couldn't have kids.
Either jump in with both feet or don't. I'll tell you one thing. You can't be high on skeg and have children. It gets a little darker. I want you to move my car away and put yours in the driveway. I came over. He was still moaning. He died almost right away.
Paulie was in Newport's all day. I know that for a fact.
Does he really not know it was Tony? That bag for the head?
Heard about your horse, T. Sorry.
Yep, for the head. Oh, it's the bowling ball. I say, every time I saw him, I was not thinking hairpiece. But now looking back, that shit did look pretty fake. Still, though, this definitely gonna look suspicious considering his kid's in the hospital. Like, where would he just up and go?
Hey, I'm not saying I'm a saint. I done drugs when I was younger.
Only do it once in a while. Somebody gave me some, they didn't have any money.
One, two. Let's go. Paul Mitchell's farmers ought to way up in Slotsburg.
And there's Artie with 3 kids. Think he's banging that French broad?
You wishes.
Definitely a quick and efficient way to dig a hole.
Keep the scoop up! You gotta put it up to move it!
Hot wiring it and driving it are completely different things.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. That shit up your hand-eye coordination.
Let's see if Tony's gonna do any better. Alright.
As I see it, with Ralph getting whacked, people could take it the wrong way. Like it could happen to them. Without, the protection of the boss.
It is gonna be an interesting situation.
Take these out back later and burn them.
Hi, Mr. Soprano.
Can I have some ice cream?
What?
He's good.
You'll catch cold. Come on.
I was getting the paper. It's your fault. You forgot to get the newspaper this morning.
Okay. I make tea.
Or was he not acting?
Where's the far?
The girl Ralphie took out? Okay. So I was not expecting this episode at all. Yes, there's been plenty of times throughout the season where I'm like, oh, Ralphie's going to get it. He's going to get it. He should have gotten it already. But this just came out of left field. The whole first half of the episode, they actually did a decent job of making me feel bad for the guy. It was terrible what happened to his son. And yeah, I really felt for him. Then with everything that Ralph's going through, Tony decides that was the best time to say, oh, by the way, I'm hooking up with your ex. Granted, he had much bigger things to worry about, but it's if you're going to tell him, wait a little bit, but that doesn't matter anymore. Then we got to see Uncle June again. We haven't seen him in a couple episodes, and the whole court escapades, and he took that fall. Now, they come up with a pretty good idea to play off the head injury as early stages of dementia, it had awoken him. It awoke it out of him. So he needs to play the part. But at the end there, he was either doing a really good acting job, or he may have something serious going on. Gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. Back to Ralph, though. So, sadly, the horse stable and burnt down and the horse died. Now, considering we just had a barn fire here, it was an electrical fire. There was no malicious intent behind it. It's just an old barn, old wiring, and all the horses' hay we stored there, so it went up like super quick. And thankfully, no animals or people were hurt. We just lost the building. But totally believable that an electrical fire could cause their stable to burn up and some of the horses to go down. Now, he didn't definitively say that he did it. He was denying it right up until the very end there. Could he have been wrong about Ralphie intentionally doing it? Yeah. Is it likely that he did intentionally do it? Also, yeah. Especially since he took out the $200,000 insurance policy against the horse, and the horse was getting constantly sick and probably wasn't going to be making him money much longer. So, yeah, I could see him do it. But also with everything going on with his son, I don't know if that would just be like the focal point on his mind at the moment, but whatever. And speaking of his son, crazy accident. It's like, thankfully the kid's going to be okay. Over time, he's going to need therapy and learn to speak again. But now he's not going to have his father around. He's going to wake up, not know what happened, and his dad's going to be gone. And I think that's like another thing about just disappearing him. With everything going on with his son, aren't people going to be like, and the people close to him seeing how he's been a complete mess with what happened with his son, like, won't they just wonder, oh, where did he go? He just up and left? Why would he do that? So, yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see what happens. We also had some more bonding between Christopher and Tony, and him calling him out for his stupid drug shenanigans. Christopher's got to get his head on right. The more and more I watch, sadly, I kind of feel like Christopher's demise in this show will end up being drugs if he doesn't get his head on right. But, hell, anything could be someone's demise in this show, because, again, I was not expecting this episode tonight. This was definitely an awesome episode, but that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.